Well, I'm ecstatic that the team played the way they did for Ricky, and that Ricky was able to play the way he did for the team and for the fans. It was a great crowd that I thought when we got down 7, they gave us an unbelievable boost, and we're into the game. To have students here pushing us forward was great, and I don't think you could ask for a better ending for the way Ricky's been as a player, a person, an ambassador for the program, to end his home college career with that floater that went in. And they almost did the one where the guy ran up the sideline that one time and on the table, but they didn't quite do that. So it was great. I thought our guys fought and hung in there till the end, and we made some big plays. The free throw block out that Ricky got a basket on, the OB under execution that Javorn scored on, the tip in by Terrell, and then the last play by Ricky were all big plays. In the games that we've won this year, we've come up with those plays, those like non-basketball plays, the loose balls, the loose rebounds, and I thought we put forth a good effort tonight.
Relieved?
Yes. It was nice to get a win for a lot of different reasons, for the players, for myself and my family, for the fans in the area, and a good way to get some excitement for the people around here. I thought that was big for the program. That's a good team. I mean, they were 21-7 coming in here with a chance to play in the NCAA tournament.
Does this feel like your guys took a step the way they handled this game?
They did. I thought they really never gave in. They just kept playing and pushing forward and came up with some big plays. And I thought we could have came up with even more plays than that. But for right now, I guess we'll have to take what they gave us tonight. But the effort was there, and they never quit, which was huge. They just kept fighting back. And then Ricky, when you have a senior who can play like he can and is playing, you know you can rely on him and make some plays. And he's got the green light right now. I don't know if you guys know that, but he has the ultimate green light. 26 shots last game, 21 shots this game, and he hasn't even really cranked the threes in yet. So I'm hoping that if we can go on a little run here, maybe he'll knock down 6 or 7 or 8 threes in a game.
You felt all season, talked all season about these guys are coming around slowly, and they're learning. Just kind of a sense, this gives you one more chance to see how good this team can be this year.
I would have been really disappointed if we weren't able to play any more games. And I'll probably be disappointed when the season does end, whenever that may be, just because I'm enjoying watching this team grow. I think their attitudes have been great, and I'm starting to get a better feel the longer we play of what each guy can do and what positions they're going to be successful in. So I'm glad that we're able to go on the road and play one more game and see if we can take a step forward. I mean, it's either Dayton or Charlotte, and obviously we had some rough games against those guys. So we'll see if we can step it up one more time, one more notch, and go on the road against an NCAA tournament team and compete.
Derek, you went through senior night as a player. I believe it was also against Rhode Island here. Does it concern you at all how the event and everything that goes on with it might affect guys going into their last home game?
Well, not really, because we really had one senior who's playing a bunch, and I thought Ricky was going to handle it well, and it gave our guys. We've hit some bumps along the road and had some ups and downs, and I thought this gave us one more kind of rallying cry to fight behind. And with a young team, whether it's a movie, whether it's running up the steps at the museum thinking you're Rocky Balboa, whether it's boxing gloves in a locker room, whatever it is, I think sometimes the young guys need to be pumped up a little because it's a long season for freshmen and transfer guys. And I thought the senior night really was able to give us one last rallying cry at home. Now the next rallying cry is that we're in the tournament. Let's go.
Your coaches, but they always thinking of winning. You weren't ever that far behind, but when it was 7 or 8 points in 10 minutes to go, did it cross your mind this would be a really sucky way for Ricky Harris to go out? Did that thought ever?
Sucky way would be a funny word, but I can joke. Yeah, I can joke because we won. But
well, were you concerned that this would be a very disappointing way for him?
Yes, I from the bottom of my heart, I wanted to win for Ricky, and I kept telling the guys since our last game till now, let's put forth a great effort for him. And it doesn't mean you're going to definitely win, but at least give ourselves a chance to win for him. He's meant a lot to this program, and he's been a rock and a foundation for me this year with these guys. I mean, and really starting to he's done whatever I asked him to do, especially when it became clear cut what I was asking him to do. And I really wanted to win for him, and I know the guys did, and the fans did. I mean, it was a guy who's really put a lot into
I
his
was
program.
just happy that we got this win from Rick. We've been dedicating the last couple of games of the season to Rick. So as far as we go on throughout this tournament or whatever, we're just playing for Rick right now.
I think that's like a dream come true right there. That's making a shot like that and your home crowd on your senior night. That's big, man. And I give God and my family and my coaches all the glory. If it wasn't for those guys, I wouldn't be in this position that I am today. And I just thank them. Coach Kellogg set me up for that shot. He put the ball in my hands. He had confidence that I can make it, and I knocked it down.
Did you think about a moment like this? Somewhere.
In my 22 years of living, I definitely dreamt or thought about this, playing in my backyard or playing against my little cousins that's out there. I definitely thought about this moment. Now it's like a dream come true. I'm still stunned right now, and I'm so emotional right now that I'm just trying so hard not to let out. But that's a blessing and a dream come true.
You can let it out. Make for a good story.
I ain't Jake the long right now.
Is it how big a win is this as far as just making the A-10 tournament and going forward?
I think this game was do or die. We could either win or we could go home. And I think St. Joe's won by 15 today or something like that.
Yeah. When did you find that out?
Coach Gary Correa just told me not too long ago. I don't know how he found out, but
I told him.
that would have sent us home, I think, if we wouldn't have got this win. And like I said, I just give God all the praise and our coaching staff for getting us prepared for this day.
Was it hard to stay loose and relaxed given the high stakes?
Honestly, in the beginning of the game, I was nervous as hell. I've never been this nervous. I've never been like this jittery. I was so nervous because, like, knowing that this is your last game, you're trying to do so much and you're trying to make every shot, and I wasn't really letting the game come to me. And in the second half, I started to relax. You could tell I was so nervous because I was like coming up short on every free throw, like my arms were shaking. But like I said, it's just like this is great. This is a great feeling. I wish I could still play and have more games at the Muslim because the community is great, the fans are great, but at least I ended on a good note.
You haven't had much time to look ahead, but what is your sense of what you guys can possibly accomplish in the A-10 tournament?
I think we can make a run at it. Like, all of our games this year that we played in conference, we played the top teams, we haven't really got blown out by them, except for Dayton a couple games ago, but we've been right there with those teams. Like, I feel as though our talent level, our athleticism, we can play with those teams. And with a win like that against URI, who had a chance to go to the NCAA tournament, just beating them, I think that we can do a lot more winning down the line. And if we just stay focused and positive, sometimes when we win big games like this, we take a couple steps back. If we could just stay on this path that we've been going, I think we can make a run at it.
Ricky, you've taken the high road all year, and all the time you talk about team unity, chemistry, and supporting the younger guys. And this is maybe a reward for that. Have there been times this year that you had to kind of push yourself to keep that? I mean, how hard has this season been for you?
It hasn't been the way that I wanted it to be. Obviously, I wanted to win more games. I wanted us to be talked as an NCAA tournament contender, but I just, I know all my coaches and my teammates are behind me, and when I see those guys behind me, it just makes it a lot easier for me. The freshmen, they're willing to listen. They're easy to talk to, because sometimes when you get a lot of freshmen, they think they know everything. But my freshmen on this team, they're willing to listen, they're willing to learn, and that's made it a lot easier for me.
It's the biggest shot of your career, would you say?
Yeah, definitely.
How big was Vincent's tip in?
Oh,
When that was going back and forth.
I think Sean took a turnaround hook shot or something.
Right.
And I just saw Terrell's long arm just come out of nowhere and just tip it in. It was great. It was big. It was a big shot. Terrell's a big time player, man. He's young, but down the line, I think he's gonna